Good morning, Bitcoin. Today is Monday, May 7th, 2018. My name is Thomas Hunt, and here's what's happening today in Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin was down 2.66% in the last 24 hours, with a last of 9,370, a high of 9,642, and a low of 9,195. That's $1 for 10,678 Satoshis. Our top story, a huge interest rate hike has arrested a run in the Argentinian peso. That's right, banks are still controlling non-cryptocurrencies. And it's strange. The interest rates now stands at 40%, up from 27.25% on April 27th. The combined measures slammed the brakes on what looked like the start of an escalating crisis. Argentina's peso had fallen by a fifth against the dollar since the beginning of the year, making it the worst performing emerging market currency. But the measures also harm the prospects of growth. The problems began in January following the central bank's decision to loosen its inflation target from 12% to 15%. The decision was taken at the behest of the government, which was concerned about the impact of high interest rates on economic growth. The bank then eased rates by 0.75 percentage rates, causing expectations of inflation to rise. Investors began to question the bank's independence and its commitment to reducing inflation. Their jitters intensified after 10-year U.S. Treasury rose 10.3% in late April, prompting investors to withdraw money from emerging markets and other risky assets. Look at the problems we weave when we use the central banks to control our currencies. None of this will be possible with Bitcoin. No one will be able to decide how much Bitcoin they print or when. Bitcoin goes physical. Swiss startup launches pilot sale of BTC Banknotes. It doesn't sound like they're paper, but a smart banknote with a chip developed by Samsung Semiconductor will reportedly allow consumers to physically carry Bitcoin, stores in denominations of 0.01, around $96, and 0.05, around $482. The first batch, consisting of 10,000 notes, will be shipped from Singapore to potential partners and distributors around the world. Sounds exciting, but the main key is the one being tested right here by Indiana Jones. Is the Bitcoin really there? The physical notes might be able to show you, and you might be able to trust them, but now you are certainly trusting a third party. Also interested in the Open Dime USB sticks. They have a similar system where you're supposed to be able to tell if they've been used or not, and if the money is there. Bitcoin is rallying and can no longer be dismissed. Here are 3 reasons why. Bitcoin prices continue to climb, reaching nearly $10,000 on Friday. Goldman Sachs' move into the cryptocurrency market, regulatory clarity, and the upcoming blockchain week, New York City, have all increased demand for Bitcoin. I guess that's all it took. Increased demand. And now Bitcoin can no longer be dismissed. Bitcoin rally faces key test as digital currency nears $10,000. Meanwhile, a Chinese entrepreneur purchased 10,000 Bitcoin in 2018. Wait, hold on a sec. 10,000 Bitcoin? He started out small with only a single Bitcoin, just playing tickets, he says. When he determined that the blockchain and Bitcoin were the future, he set himself a goal of owning 10,000 Bitcoin. Now, this small goal has basically been achieved. Impressive goal, and way to achieve it. Whew, 10,000 Bitcoin. Amazing. Is Bitcoin a safe investment? The frequent hacking of cryptocurrency exchanges serves as a warning to investors. That's right. Don't hold your money in a cryptocurrency exchange. What are we really talking about here? It's not the Bitcoin. It's not the Bitcoin. It's not the Bitcoin. Every time we go through this, someone has attached something to Bitcoin. That thing is insecure. Right now, we're calling that thing a cryptocurrency exchange because you can even leave their money there like a vault. Someday, maybe you won't be able to leave your money on cryptocurrency exchanges, and they'll be true exchanges, like Shapeshift. When you send the money, they send you back something else. Boom, it's a real exchange. CoinDesk and all of these other wallets and vaults will continue to be problems because of what they're saying right here. The frequent hacking serves as a warning to investors. And that warning is hold your own Bitcoin keys. That's all you have to do. Be an adult. And now, more FUD. Bill Gates. I would short Bitcoin if I could. Thanks, Bill. Way to support new technology. Charlie Munger. Bitcoin is worthless, artificial gold. And Warren Buffett. Bitcoin is rat poison squared. Thanks, guys, for checking in. Let me check. Gray hair, gray hair, gray hair. You don't understand Bitcoin. How sad for you. And again, the same ideas from the same old guys. Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme. Bitcoin is you have to get a new greater fool to come in and buy your Bitcoin, all those kinds of things. The same old things. None of this is new, guys. None of this is new, except that maybe now you're starting to realize, as rich as you are, you still should buy in. You still can buy in. It's not too late for you, Bill Gates, to buy Bitcoin. You know your foundation? They could do a lot more good if they held some Bitcoin. They would be future-proof. That's right. If I'm right, you get more free money. If I'm wrong, you lose a small percentage. Take a chance, Bill. Meanwhile, Bitcoin drops to $9,300. Cryptocurrency market loses $20 billion overnight. Loses? Where do we put it? Is it under the couch over there? Somebody check. And blah, blah, blah. Bitcoin slumped. Let's go to the view from CoinDesk. Bitcoin looks for price support after failed 10K crossover. We didn't quite make it over 10K. The pullback from 9,990 to 9,258 has dampened the immediate bullish outlook. Repeated failure on the part of the bears to keep prices below the ascending 100-day candle moving average on the 4-hour chart, and a close today above the 10-day moving average of 9,468 could yield a retest of $10,000. A close above the inverse head and shoulders neckline resistance, seen today at 9,980, would open the doors to 13,475, the target as per the measured height method. Although the target looks far-fetched for now, in the short run, though, Bitcoin could rise to $11,700 on the back of an inverse head and shoulders breakout. Meanwhile, the bearish scenario, a break below 8,652, would add credence to a rejection at the inverse head and shoulders neckline resistance and signal a short-term bullish to bearish trend change. In such a case, Bitcoin will likely drop to levels below $8,000. Seems like a major decision point for Bitcoin. Which way will it go? Find out soon. The Kentucky Derby now allows Bitcoin bets. How cool is that? Most betting sites online will allow you to use cryptocurrency, and some will even give you a bonus or a fee reduction for depositing Bitcoin. And why wouldn't they? Bitcoin is fantastic money for gambling. Who knows where it came from? Who knows how old they are? All you know is that you have it now. And if they place a bet, you don't have to give it back to them, at least if they lose. Iceland's missing Bitcoin miners may be in China. We thought they'd never find them, but we thought wrong. Iceland's 600 Bitcoin mining machines may be in China. The Chinese news explained that they had the largest power theft case in recent years, noting that 8 high-powered fans were also confiscated. The individuals running the mining farm short-circuited their electricity meter, thereby avoiding receiving a bill for the energy used to power the miners. Stolen miners and stolen electricity. It's unclear whether the machines seized have any relation to what they're calling Iceland's big Bitcoin heist. starring Henry Fonda and Tom Cruise. As previously reported, the machines were stolen across several incidents during December and January, and officials have had no luck in locating them. A paltry $60,000 reward is offered by the machine's owner, as if no one knew that those were machines, like geese that lay the golden egg. Find them and return them. Story developing. And the World Crypto Network has launched a Patreon complete with behind-the-scenes videos. See them build this studio. It's amazing. So far, 10 people have joined, donating more than $40 a month for the World Crypto Network. Thanks so much for your support. Remember to give us a thumbs up down below, donate some Bitcoin, and subscribe if you haven't already. This room is hot and getting hotter. I don't know if that's worth it to make a green screen. I don't know if that's worth it to have a second camera. I don't know if that's worth it to have a third camera, but that's what we're doing today. This show will self-destruct. Bye-bye.